Australian National University is one of the top leading institutions in Australia. ANU is founded in 1946 and it is the only university which has been created by the Parliament of Australia. It is also regarded as the top research institution in Australia, and in this video we will tell you about the ANU and its salient features. My name is Junaid Suhail and along with me is Mr. Azim Qasim, and we welcome you all to Edify Group of Companies. Welcome back to our video. Edify Group is one of the top leading education platform where you can get all the information, latest updates regarding the information of universities across the globe. We have started a new season of universities across the globe where we will tell you about the procedures and salient features of university. Our today's video is about the ANU, which is stand for Australian National University. Heading over to Mr. Azim. Mr. Azim, would you please like to introduce the ANU?
Well, Junaid, originally it was established as a postgraduate research university in Australia. It is one of the only university in Australia that was established by the order of the Parliament. It was originally a postgraduate research university, but after 14 years of its commencement, they also started undergraduate programs as well. And today, without any doubt, Australian National University is one of the top research university in Australia, not only in Australia but also in the whole Oceania. So in this video we will see that the location and the other salient features of the Australian National University.
Along with the other factors, there is also a very vital factor while choosing an institution, which is the location of an institution. So could you please tell us where is the ANU located?
Yes, Junaid, you are quite right that location does matter while choosing your institution for your studies, especially when you are going abroad. So ANU has two main campuses. Other than the research centers they have three research centers as well. But the main campus is in Acton, which is located in the Australian Capital Territory, which is located in Canberra. The main campus is known as Acton campus.
Okay.
The second campus is located in the New South Wales, which is a coastal campus of ANU. And all these campuses have almost 7 schools where they offer almost more than 100 degrees and undergraduate and postgraduate programs.
Mr. Azim, while choosing an education institution, students are quite anxious about the ranking of a university as it plays a very important role for their life. So what is the ranking of ANU?
Well, Junaid, as far as the ranking of ANU is concerned, it has the highest ranking in Australia according to the QS ranking, which is the most authentic ranking we have today. The QS ranking, according to the QS ranking, Australian National University is the number 1 in Australia and it ranks 29th in the world. And according to the Times Higher Education, Australian National University is one of the highest university for the international outlook. And according to the Complete University Guide, it gained 5-star in his teaching excellence and student experience. Along with these factors, ANU has the highest employability rate in the world. It has more than 98% graduate employability rate in the world. Along with the other factors, Canberra enjoys the world highest quality of life in the world according to the Nambu City Index. And along with these factors, ANU has 6 Nobel laureates. He has achieved 6 Nobel laureates as well. And as far as the subjects are concerned, 21 subjects of Australian National University ranks number 1 in Australia and they ranks number 15 in the world. Australian National University is very famous for its anthropology and international political science.
Mr. Azim, after the successful selection of an institution anywhere in the world, students are quite eager to know about the procedure, the application process and the intake. So what is the procedure to apply in ANU?
Well, Junaid, the admission criteria and the application process depends upon the course you have chosen. For instance, it will be vary if you have chosen undergraduate degree and it will be vary if you have chosen postgraduate degree. But ANU offers almost 2 intakes in an academic year. They offer a March intake and they also offer a July intake. And for each intake, they have 3 application rounds.
Okay.
So you can apply in the both intakes. Depends upon the criteria and depends upon your last education.
Okay.
As far as the percentage and the other requirements are concerned, for direct admissions they need 80 or 85% in your high school. Let's suppose if a student coming from Pakistan or India, he or she needs to show at least 85% of in his last grades. And if a student is coming from the background of
A-levels
A levels
okay.
or O levels, one need to show almost triple B, or you can say that A double B in his last A levels.
Okay.
And similarly, if you are coming from other backgrounds, like you are coming from IB or you are coming from the AP, you need to show your grades equivalent to the 85%.
Okay.
So it is now, and apart from this, ANU also requires SATs as well in some
Okay.
of their courses. Like if you are applying in engineering or if you are applying from in mathematics,
Okay.
you need to provide SATs as well.
Okay.
And according to the ANU University, you also need to provide English language, which is your IELTS or TOEFL. If you are not coming from the background of an English speaking country,
Okay.
you need to provide IELTS as well.
Okay.
And for undergraduate, and for undergraduate and masters, they require 6.5 IELTS overall,
Okay.
and 6 band in each module. However, some courses have separate requirements, like the law and the English literature. They require
Okay.
7 band in your IELTS, which should be your academic IELTS, not the general IELTS. You need to provide 7 overall band, and in each module you need to provide 6.5 bands. And as far as the requirements of master's degrees are concerned, you need to provide 4 years of honors degree. As in Pakistan, we have 4 years of honors degree, but in some parts of the world there are 3 years of honors degree. So ultimately you need to provide your 16 years of education in order to get admission in the master's program of ANU.
Okay.
And for ANU, you need to have at least 75%, which is equivalent to most of the universities. For most of the universities, that is equivalent to 3 CGPA or 3 GPA.
Okay.
But you can convert it at your own end on the internet, on the Google. You can convert it that if you have 75% and plus, you are eligible to apply in the ANU. Along with that, you need to for some degrees you need to provide GRE or GMAT. That depends upon the course you have chosen.
Okay.
So the admission criteria and the application procedure is different for your program and for your degree.
So, Mr. Azim, what is the procedure? I mean, how the student should apply in the ANU?
Well, it's quite simple. You can contact us if you need to apply to the ANU University. But if you are not willing to hire any educational expert, you can log on to the website of the ANU University, where you can log in the application. I've repeated that it opens for 2 times in a year, academic year.
Okay.
The March intake, which is known as semester 1,
Okay.
and the semester 2 is your July intake. You can apply 2 times a year. And for each round, they open the applications for 3 times. They will open applications for 3 times in academic year.
So, Mr. Azim, there are a lot of students who doesn't have higher grades in their OA levels or in their masters. So, is there any option available in the ANU for those students who doesn't have that grade?
Yes, definitely, Junaid. ANU does not only offer direct admissions, but
Okay.
they also offer pathway programs as well. That means that if you do not qualify for the direct admissions, for instance, if a student has 75% in his high school,
Yeah.
whereas the requirement of the degree is 85% or
Okay.
90% or so
Okay.
on, but you have 70% or less than the required GPA or the percentage, you can apply through the ANU college. ANU college is an integrated college which is linked with the ANU University.
Okay.
And they provide pathway programs,
Okay.
which means that the entry requirements of the ANU college is far less than the entry requirement of the direct university. But the good news is that you will study on campus,
Okay.
and you will study among the other students that they are studying in the direct university programs. For pathway programs, the entry requirements is less than the entry requirements available in the direct degree
For the
program.
direct entry?
Yes.
Okay.
For example, if the direct degree program requires 85%, for the pathway programs or international year 1, you need to provide 70% or 75%. Along with the percentage, you need to provide IELTS as well.
Okay.
So if the direct degree programs require 6.5 IELTS,
Okay.
but in the pathway program you need to provide 6 band.
Okay.
So here you can say that you can take admission in the ANU University even though you do not qualify for the direct admissions.
So that's quite fascinating news for me as
Yes,
well.
yes, yes.
Because the students who doesn't have that grade, they're also eager to learn in the higher universities like ANU. So I think this is a quite big news for those students who doesn't have a much bigger grades.
Exactly.
Mr. Azim, a lot of students are concerned with the cost of study. If we are considering to study in ANU, one needs to know about the cost, that how much it's going to cost to the student.
Yes, Junaid, I know that the cost and the average cost, you can say that, is a primary concern of an international student, because you know that to study in an international university, it is not affordable for almost all students. The average cost of the ANU is around about 40,000 to 45,000 Australian dollar, depending upon, again I am saying that depending upon the university you have, degree you have chosen.
Okay.
And for the master's degree, the average cost is around about 45,000 Australian dollar to 55,000 Australian dollar, depending upon the degree you have chosen. It is not in this cost, the accommodation cost is not included.
Okay.
But some degrees in the Australian National University are quite expensive, like the medicine university, the medicine degree, it cost almost 72,000 Australian dollars per annum.
Okay.
So if we take the median of these expenses, we can say that the average cost to study in the Australian National University is around about 45,000 Australian dollar. I am talking about the tuition fees.
Okay.
The average tuition cost in the Australian National University is 45,000 Australian dollars.
Is it per annum or per semester?
Yes, it is per annum.
Okay.
And one thing I need to add here, that Australian National University offers very other courses as well, like flexible degrees.
Okay.
In which that you can choose two majors, or you can choose your own degree, that
Okay.
you can make your own degree.
Okay.
And then they call it flexible degree programs.
Okay.
To study the flexible degree programs, you need to pay a little bit higher cost.
Okay.
And for that degree programs, you need to pay almost 50 to 50,000 Australian dollars per annum.
Okay, Mr. Azim, are there any scholarships available by the ANU?
Yes, definitely. All the universities in the world, Junaid, as we know that all the universities in the world offer some sort of scholarships. And in Australian National Universities, they are offering a range of scholarships. They are also offering scholarships from the university, and there are many institutions and there are many organizations other than the university that are offering scholarships for ANU students.
Okay.
You need to check the scholarship requirements on the website of ANU University, Australian National University, and the entry requirements or the eligibility requirements of each scholarship varies from scholarship to scholarship.
Okay.
Which means, let's suppose, I give you example here. There are many examples, as I told earlier, that there are merit-based scholarships, there are need-based scholarships, and then there are some scholarships that are only for a specific degree program.
Okay.
So you need to check the entry requirements, eligibility requirements of each scholarship program in which you are going to apply. But the good news is, and the bottom line is, that there are hundreds of scholarships available on the ANU website, and you need to check each scholarship that where you can apply.
Selecting an accommodation is not an easy task for a student who is not residing in Australia. So, are there any on-campus accommodation available in the ANU?
Exactly, Junaid. Accommodation is a very key factor while you are studying abroad, especially for the international students. And as for the fact sheet of the Australian National University, more than 5,000 international students stayed on campus in the university accommodation.
Okay.
They provide very, you can say that's a spacious accommodation.
Like state-of-the-art facilities.
State-of-the-art facilities.
Okay.
They have all the facilities like Wi-Fi, the kitchen, and
the gas, electricity.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything that a student needs in an accommodation.
Okay.
They're offering in on-campus accommodation.
Okay.
The main answer of your question is yes, they are offering on-campus accommodation as well. And some of the scholarships, as I told in the last question, some of the scholarships also covers accommodation as well.
Mr. Azim, affiliations for a university is very vital for maintaining its name. With which organization does ANU have the affiliations?
Well, Junaid, as far as the affiliations are concerned, they play a very major role in the international ranking of the university as well. As far the ANU is concerned, it is a member of Group of 8 universities. Group of 8 is a very famous group which has 8 universities that are leading in the research.
Okay.
Apart from that, ANU is also member of AURA, which is Association of Universities for the research in the field of astronomy.
Okay.
And the main factor is that AURA has only 50 members around the globe.
Okay.
And 47 out of 50 members are from the USA.
Okay.
And there are only 3 members of AURA that are other than the USA, and ANU is one of them.
Okay.
Apart from that, ANU is also member of International Alliance of Research Universities, which means that the research criteria and the research of ANU is very famous around the globe.
Okay.
So if you conclude this, we can say that ANU has some of the biggest affiliations in the world.
Mr. Azim, alumni are like an asset for an institution.
Yes.
So an institution like ANU, what are the famous alumni of ANU?
Well, Junaid, ANU has a history of educating very famous personalities.
Okay.
If I see the alumni of the ANU, I can see that the Bob Hawke, which was the 23rd Prime Minister of the Australia,
Okay.
was is the alumni of ANU.
Okay.
And the 16th Prime Minister of Australia, Kevin Rudd, which was the 16th Prime Minister of Australia, was also educated from the ANU University.
Okay.
Apart from these 2 Prime Ministers, ANU also has educated the current, or I can say the last Chief of Army Staff of the Australia, David Morrison, is also the
Okay.
alumni of Australian National University. The 16th Foreign Minister of Indonesia was
Okay.
also graduated from the Australian National University. And apart from these famous personalities, ANU has a history of educating almost 30 ambassadors, many of the justices, chief justice as well, and the non-ending list of almost all the bureaucracy of the Australia has been educated from the Australian National University. So if we conclude this, we can easily say that Australian National University is very famous among the government sectors of the Australia, and as well as the international personalities of the world. As I told in the video earlier, that Australian National University has also achieved 6 Nobel laureates awards as well.
Okay.
So it is, I think, that very much, you can say that, prestigious in the part of the Australian National University.
So folks, this was our today's video in which we have told you about the University of Australia, which is ANU, Australian National University, all of the application procedure and all of the salient features from the application procedure to alumni. We have told you all the things, and in this series of our video, we will tell you about all the universities in the Australia one by one. This was our first video, which is regarded with the Australian National University. Our next video will be some other university, and furthermore we will cover all the universities across the Australia. So if you like this video, please comment on it and share it. Bye bye.